Good evening, everybody. Hello, how are you all doing? Welcome to F1 Fridays, the start of a hopefully recurring series after JBG and I have swapped our streaming evenings around. Try and keep this more regular than some of the F1 streaming recently. Let me first of all get overlay all loaded up. Give me a second. Finally, yes. Yeah, I'll try and keep this a bit more regular, and I'll try and start doing Sunday afternoon streams, which won't help you probably, Peterson. But yeah, we'll try and keep this going, get a bit more momentum. Anyway, hopefully we can have some decent races. I invited you, didn't I, Peterson, or did you find the lobby yourself? If you are interested in joining, !join in the chat. Essentially, filter on European lobbies. And then look for TTV minus AD Hawkins GH. First track is Abu Dhabi. And I'm going to cough. Hold on. I'll try and keep that to a minimum. It's one of the reasons I haven't done any F1 streams for quite a while, because it's not as bad with a shooter. I can reach for my mute button to avoid coughing down the microphone. It's a little more difficult while you're driving an F1 car, or pretending to. Okay, so as usual, the first three tracks are the three ranked circuits from this week, which are Abu Dhabi, Brazil, and Mexico, I think, in that order. If you'd like to add your own track, then please request in the chat. One track per person, please. And one that we haven't already got in the list. I'll just show you the list. There we go, Abu Dhabi, Brazil, and Mexico. So while we're chatting, I'll put up the map for Abu Dhabi. You can always rely on Peterson to put my favourite track of the game in. Thank you very much. I've just got to find it now. Adding Qatar. There it is. Abu Dhabi's not too bad a track for me. But we'll just have to see how it goes. Not very many people joining. I kind of guessed that, Peterson, seeing as how you request it virtually every week. No complaints from me whatsoever. I would... happily do Qatar several times an evening. All right, well, what you sometimes find is that if we get the racing going, then people will start to join the lobbies. So we'll go ahead with just the two of us, Peterson. I'll get in a plug for Sim Racing Centre setups before we get going. ! SRC in the chat. We'll give you... an affiliate link which helps support the channel. Please use it if you can, as well as the discount code gets you 10% off anything you buy. They do setups for pretty much all the major racing games, so fill your boots, F1, Assetto Corsa, iRacing, Le Mans Ultimate now, I think, and they'll even do training sessions, lap analysis, and race engineering if you are that way inclined. Oh god, I've gone in with no setup. That's not going to go well. Guess who pressed the wrong button? I haven't. I need to set aside a couple of hours to go through and update all of my setups. But this is not going to go well because I'm on a default setup. Doesn't feel too bad so far. Not my best track, Abu Dhabi. I quite enjoy it. Some quite tricky corners in here. Good, including that one. Seems like Peterson waited for me. It seems only fair I do the same for him.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Very light at the rear, this setup. Which is my excuse for spinning in the chicane. Hit up the rear tyres. Got round that corner this time, so that's something.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Let's try and get a decent lap in at our practice laps. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Ooh, actually hit an apex. Oh, and round we go. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Microphone's too near my left elbow. I managed to hit it while trying to correct my little oversteer moment. There's my chance at an overtake, John.
Can I do donuts? I want to do donuts now.
Go on, do some donuts. Right, I'm not hitting the microphone now when I flail around in a mid-spin. It wasn't great, yeah. Pay more attention. You get a huge XP bonus for a podium finish. Well, a huge 75 points. Fastest lap driver of the day. Peterson gets most overtakes, 1, presumably. Cleanest driver and race winner. Nice one. Yeah, it had to be then, didn't it? And then I cocked up the chicane midway around the final lap. I decided not to go for the overtake before the chicane and was planning on going afterwards. Yeah. Why? So again, it reckons my internet connection to myself is rubbish. Let's make the lobby is invite only. That's why no one's joining. What a dipstick. Okay, hopefully we'll get people in now. So next track is Brazil. Let's put up the map. I like this track. There it is. Yep. I like this track. Not necessarily particularly good at it. Quite a tricky one. Technical middle section. Yeah, we could wait. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. When you're as inept as I am and set up your open lobby to be private. Well done, AD. So, what have you been up to recently, Peters, then? Anything interesting going on? What's happening here? Just work. On settling in back to education. Chopsy had his induction days at college last week, Monday and Tuesday. Starts properly on Monday coming. Mrs. H back in school. She was in on Monday, but the kids didn't come back, I think, until Wednesday. Gradually easing them in into a new year. Excuse me, I'm going. Spent 5 minutes while setting up, trying to work out why my microphone wasn't working, and it was because I'd muted it. Yep, well done me. Ever the expert streamer I am. We had fun last night in Assassin's Creed. It was plugged in, but it was muted, so yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Rogue we were playing last night. Good fun, enjoying that. Sailing the high seas and killing people. Yeah, it's very, very similar to Black Flag, but I enjoyed Black Flag, so why would I not enjoy this one? Okay, again, on the principle that sometimes once the lobbies start going, people will join. Let's go and do Brazil again. Head to head. I've never played them until I played Black Flag a few months back. That was my first Assassin's Creed game. And I really enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised. I had the advantage of one of my other viewers is a bit of an Assassin's Creed nut, so he recommended the ones to go for, start off with. Black Flag was certainly a good choice. So, AD, press 1 for car setup. So I will load my Sim Racing Centre setup, which hasn't been updated in weeks, which is my fault. They update their setups on a very regular basis, particularly towards the start of the game cycle. We're even updating the F124 setups right up until, you know, sort of a month before F125 was released. So, you know, you don't just buy a setup and then you're stuck with it for a year. They do keep refreshing them. So definitely recommend them for that. Starting to get a few viewers in. If you fancy joining the lobby, !join. I could do, yeah. But it wouldn't be very enthralling viewing, so let's just dive into the race. They're good enough, I'm sure. Cool. Pole position again. All McLaren front row. Side wheel on the grass there, not a good idea. Now which grass I can collect, obviously.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Can catch up a little bit, may as well make a race of it.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119 Tricky old corner, that last left-hander. You really need to use all the track, but if you get too wide
Okay,
and put a
final
wheel on the
lap.
grass,
Let's go. Final lap.
very easy to go off for a bit of a spin. Oops. Did I break a bit early for Peterson there? Full ERS, use that all the way to the bank. For final lap.
Come on, team!
Come on, team!
This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Next 10 tracks for Monaco in the range. That may take the next 10 days to go on the way we drive. Hello, how are you? Track request column, we're doing Abu Dhabi, Brazil, Mexico, and Peterson has added Qatar. Yeah, we very rarely do Monaco except as our last silly race in the wet. It's kind of pointless if you ask me. Woof. Clean board, race winner, fastest lap, driver today, most overtakes, cleanest driver. How did I get most overtakes? I started on pole. And I don't think Peterson ever came past me. Okay, I'll take it. I haven't seen much of practice apart from Monza for fun. That's a good shout. Come on. Haven't seen much of practice today other than I know two Ferraris were first and second in P1. And Lando was fastest in P2. So, Monza. Not, we're off to Mexico next. Mexico. There we go. Come on, people, get in. No fun, just, well, I mean, it is fun, myself and Peterson, but look at that. What a tight championship battle this is turning out to be. Just like real life, the two McLarens neck and neck. See how long it lasts. Too busy eating curb, Peterson. Yeah. Some of the curbs you've got to use in Brazil, but others are a little bit nasty. See if there's anyone around we can invite who I haven't invited. Don't think I invited them. Don't know who they are, but okay. I'm still racing with line. Egan not quite often joins us. Bilzer partial to an AD race. Yeah, it's about all it's good for. All right, still just the two of us. We'll give it a minute. See if someone else is brave enough to join. I'm not sure why my network... Oh, it's gone up to orange now. So my network connection to myself is improving slightly. That's good news. I'm sure I don't have network problems. I am streaming, after all. How do you find Mexico, Peterson? Is it a track of yours, or it's another weird one? Very much a trade-off in the setup. You got really quick sector 1, and then the really tight sector 2. A bit of a Mickey Mouse sector 3. One of your worst, yeah. It's not my best by any stretch. We'll keep each other company probably in the spin count. Like I have a death count on. Should have a spin count or a crash count. Open lobbies, it would. Milliseconds counter on an F1 lap. All right, still scared everybody off, so let's dive in and try and do Mexico. Did I add Monza? I did. Set up. When you're ready, Peterson. Right. Hold down. Oh shit.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Copy that.
No point waiting for me unless you're going to pit as well, Peterson. I've got damage. Button. Fair enough.
Right, let's go, come on! That stop was slower than we ideally wanted to see.
It wasn't my best either. But an 8 is... Oh, that's over.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Gonna get time penalty just trying to catch up here.
yellow flag. Okay, clear. Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Always seems a bit unfair, that double DRS zone. There's my penalty.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
Come on, team!
Thought I'd screwed it up again.
This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Last corner of the last lap this time, not the penultimate one. Come on, Zach, am I awesome? Obviously not. So we're off to Qatar next. Then Monza. Then I'm going to add... Where don't we do that? Let's add the Netherlands. Cool. Seem to be struggling to catch up. I don't know what. We're obviously not trying very hard. It took me like 2 laps to catch you up. Okay, so let's have the Netherlands. I wonder where F1 Fridays aren't going to be Spain. Yeah, it's a good count. Normally only allow you 1 track. But go by ourselves. A lot of league racing going on. All these people are online and Silverstone. Here we go. Couple of people joining us. This is where it all goes to cock. See how long it takes Kilzer to overtake me in the championship. Won't take me very long to overtake. Won't take him very long to overtake me in the race, I suspect. Although it is Qatar. That name rings a bell, but we are not EA friends. Saw you had ads, Peterson. Don't worry, I got your requests for Spain and Silverstone. They're in. Starting to get a few more drivers in, which is good. You'll have to be quick. Qatar as well, Peterson. Yeah, trouble is with everybody else in, I suspect you'll get 30. Someone will ready up almost instantly. Yeah, not too bad, thank you, Kilzer. Off is still present with a little bit of annoyance, but gradually getting the house to myself again as family head back to education. Drops you off to college. Starts for proper on Monday. Mrs H's school. I think their kids were in on Wednesday. There you got 30 seconds, Pearson. I don't know if you can hear me. Someone has readied up. I cannot hold it. Once someone readies up, that is it. Starting P4 out of I think 5. If we can have a bit of a battle. Thank you. Well, that's start as you mean to go on, eh? As soon as we get extra people in.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, DRS is now available.
I did that on the first lap, Peterson.
Green flag.
Oh shit. Nowhere to go then. And got sucked in and ended up stuck between the two here.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 2.6 seconds. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. You're putting good distance between yourself and the car behind.
On ahead, I want to catch up though, Mark.
Is that the checkered flag? I didn't see it.
Yeah, DRS line is just too close to the finish line, unfortunately. I'm guessing, I've forgotten the name of the guy who came in fourth. I'm guessing he had wing damage. Cool. I must be P2 then. I got fastest lap. Woohoo! If anyone's got any track requests, do shout out. We've got quite a few in there, but I might take some out because me and Peterson kind of filled the list up when nobody here. I think I'll do that actually. I'll leave in my Netherlands. I'll take the others out. Monza's next, I think, Gilza. So, yeah, I thought you might be. I ended up stuck in the middle when we were 3 wide. Fastest lap, cleanest driver, most spins. Who's going to win at Monza then? Ferrari had a good P1. Didn't, other than Lando was first, I didn't really see the rest of the times. So let's leave in Monza and Netherlands. We'll take out Spain and Silverstone. So if anyone else wants to request tracks, shout out. Shouldn't be too many breaks tonight because I'm on the wine, which doesn't quite require bladder emptying as often as beer does. Were they? As I say, all I saw was that Lando was quickest. I didn't see any of the rest. I will probably do my usual watch the last 5 minutes of P1, P2 and P3 before qualifying. Ferrari do often come with a Monza spec car though. They do like to do well at Monza. Let's take a look at Monza. Weird little track this. 3 long straights, 3 chicanes, and then the Lesmos in the middle. And the Parabolica at the end. Parabolica, that's right, isn't it? Lots of people joining, this is good. Once AD actually remembered to open the lobby up. Up a bit. I'm not going to turn on qualifying because it resets all of the championship points, and it's I'm going to make the most of me being out front. What happened, Gilza? Do silo then. Are they good or are they dirty? If they're dirty, let me know, and after the first race they can be gone. Crazy quick. Okay, well, we don't mind that. Pass it. Load. Muted my headset. Oh shit. Quick. Starting right in the middle of a field of about 10, I think. Corner 1 is going to be fun. Oh, 7, and I'm 5th. Too many people behind me then. Right, Mr. Ferrari. There's 12 people. Thank you for the raid, Red Dog. Much appreciated. What were you up to, Red? Was it a league race? I saw you were online.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
How'd you get on? Where, when, how, who, and why? Oh, not too bad. What happened, Kills? I saw you were out.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, clear.
That's all right. I don't need room. Why would I have any right to be on the track?
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Freddie, unless you're in the chat and you can have a... yeah, Freddie, unless you got something very good to say to excuse yourself, you are going.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
Penalties, penalties.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 6.6 seconds.
Anyone really use that inside there? Curve Grande. Hello, Grandad and Ewoot, by the way. Thank you for joining in the chat.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's
Fair
bring
enough.
it home.
Cool. Well, if you want to join, you're more than welcome. Somebody smart join in the chat.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Completely destroyed at turn 1 and I think the
Okay,
second
so
lap.
gap to the car ahead, 7.3 seconds.
Just went downhill from there, really. We haven't got any track requests, by the way. We're coming to the end of this race. I think we're off to the Netherlands next. Saudi Red, of course. Were you in the race with Rob last night? He was on the verge of winning and got rather rudely taken out, it seems. Lead on the next lap. Back in circuit. So who we kicking? Freddie, wasn't it? Anybody else? Said the Haas kills her. Worthy of a kick, or? Yeah, he sent me a clip on Discord. I thought he just lost it. Chicane, which got hit up the back, spun round, and then in the sort of carnage of everyone trying to avoid him, somebody went into the wall just ahead of him and he ran into the back of them. Well, what a shame. Really? Oh, okay. Okay. You can sort of understand, yes, even if the other guy got a penalty, what it's not going to improve Rob's lot, is it? Oh, what a surprise, Freddie left. It wasn't Red Dog in the Haas. I don't think it was Kai, was it? K-I. Let me know, Kilder, if anyone in this list needs kicking. Let me have a look at the track requests. Okay, Netherlands is the last track, so we need another track quickly. If not, I'm going to put Spain in. Is he? Oh yeah, so he is. Netherlands reverse, fair enough, Kilzer. There we go. Do the same track twice, that'll confuse everybody. Back to back as well. Now that I've actually remembered to open the lobby up, we're actually full. And this is where all the carnage starts, sadly. How many tracks is that? Who would be up for longer races? People we know, preferably. Let's have a look. Peterson, me, Kilzer, I would hope. Red Dog, that's 4. I don't recognise any of the other names in that list. Silo, Kilzer said, was quick, so he'd be welcome to join if he wanted to. You're not? Fair enough, Peterson. How long is longer? Depends how many people we get. 25, 35, 50%. That's fair enough, Kilzer. We'll maybe just continue with the open lobbies then. We'll see how we get on then, Grandad. I assume Red Dog will vouch for you, will he? Are you in the lobby at the moment? I just meant to look at the list. Where are we off to? Netherlands. So, car setup, load. Excellent. Well, let's hope you have a good race around the Netherlands, Grandad. Really good track, this. I'm going to be interested to see how it goes in reverse as well. I'm starting P5, so expect lots of hits up the back going into turn 1. Kept my position anyway, and someone has taken out the entirety of the field behind, it seems. Oh, for God's sake.
Don't worry about the spin, let's just get back up to speed. Careful on the next few corners. Now. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Green flag.
Very loose at the rear. Christ.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
And then I'll turn.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Yeah, it would appear so.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Let's try and get a point. That was handy. He took out the guy
Okay,
who would
clear.
overtake me because of my penalty.
And gap to the car in front, 21.8 seconds. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Come on, team! This is just the beginning, guys. I'm so proud of you all.
Got me P10. Okay, what track do we want after Netherlands reverse then? Good choice. Someone asked for Saudi earlier. Who was that? I should have added that in anyway. Oh, it was you, Red. Sorry. Yes. You should have that one for free, really. Thank you for the follow, Grandad Game. Have to kick Silo if he keeps on winning like that. Joking. Yeah, never really got a lap in there. Got the wing damage, came into the pits. They didn't change it for me, so. Oh well. It's time indeed. What could go wrong? Oh, you want that as the next track, do you, Red? That's a fair point. It is. Choose the next track. Okay, we'll do reverse Netherlands. We're going to move it on, though. You didn't delete it. You just back a bit. Yep. Anyone worthy of a kick then? I wasn't really in it long enough. I got battered all over the place. I couldn't tell you who. commanding championship lead. What happened to Peterson? Did he go? Did I miss him saying he said he wasn't doing longer races? Probably got fed up at how crap the lobby had suddenly become. Howdy then. Good little track, this little. Very most number of corners on any circuit. 7? 7, I think. Really high speed, but also very close walls. Not many places you collect a wall. Or a few. Very present. Yeah, Red Dog redeemed the next track. So we've shuffled Zandvoort reverse back one. That doesn't spoil your preparation. What is this Uno? P4. Carnage in turn 1. Carnage in turn 1. Right. Come on, people. Let's get through turn 1. Turn 2 as well, ideally. Well, that's fucked it.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race. Okay, DRS is now available.
Oh, what the fuck are you braking there for?
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Not sure if that was a brake check or just a very early brake. Way earlier than he needed to.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Chance of me making up 5 seconds. Three laps.
Okay, gap ahead, 20.2 seconds. Green flag. Caution, caution.
Well, put the track back. Off he joins. Alright, you're going, Shafi. Dickhead.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done.
And I've got to stop because I've got a lump in my throat.
God, I love open lobbies. It was a brake testing me. Started 5th, 13th, running in 3rd at one point. Me both, including a brake test, a pit stop, and a shunt into the wall, deliberate one, somebody else. All in one little measure. Marvellous. It's going, Grandad. In out of trouble somehow. Any tips as to how I can do it? Not being the streamer is it? Track request. Otherwise, this is the last one. But it so, have a track makers to race on. Not one we've been on before, unless it's a reverse. I don't know, Grandad. I started 5th in that one. Hey, Formula fan. Good evening. How am I? And insert Dover. In naughty. That was for his yellow flag on the way to the grid, wasn't it? Kind of going too quick. Last sector and into. And if he did it, he did it. Yeah, you know, if he did it, he did it. Yellow flags are there for a reason. They did call it very early on. I seem to remember it being mentioned in the coverage. Yeah, that is the way it goes. Throwing it back at you, what do you think of Sainz's penalty from the Netherlands? Seemed very harsh as well. Understand they've used their right to appeal on that one. It does seem strange, although he was out of the race, so what could they do? I'm not sure about that, Kills. I think by the letter of the rules, Lawson was right. Sainz wasn't fully alongside, so had no right to the space, but all he had to do was back out. I thought it was a racing incident at worst. I don't think it was Lawson's fault, having seen all the replays. But then again, I don't think Carlos necessarily deserve a penalty for it either. Particularly 10 seconds seemed very, very harsh. Where are we starting? P11. Might not be a bad idea. In the middle of a reverse grid. Although P11 is right in the middle, isn't it? Yeah, we are a full lobby. 2-second penalty? That seemed harsh as well.
I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate.
So bad at this track in reverse. Oh, that's not going to go well.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
Yes, that could have gone better. Can't really blame anyone except myself for that. Yep, if anyone's lost it, I can draw you a map. Randad Gamer in the lead. Start P1, okay. Still, you got to keep it on the track and out the wall. Something that I've failed to do. So because no one requested a track, we're off to Silverstone next. I guess I could change that. Having a track in the list is the key thing. You can still change it before the actual race starts. And that's in under pressure here. Any in particular you're thinking of, Paul? I think Antonelli on Leclerc was a fair dues, slam dunk pretty much. Hamilton went off by himself. I'm trying to think who else got penalties or whatever. Red Dog retires. And that's dropped down to 4th. Under a lot of pressure on that start-finish straight. Start of this lap. Maybe we should do a reverse grid championship someday. A reverse track, rather. Do the 3 reverse tracks. See how everyone does. Oh, Grandad. Stay off that grass. Fair enough, Red. They can be very draining, especially in a league race. What distance was that? Was it 35 or 50? Feels a P5 chasing down Grandad. Berkey P7. That's not it, is it, Paul? I missed that. Or did I say Rob? I meant Red Dog. On the grass again, Grandad. Not going to do you any favours. tight, this battle. Kulza and Marquito going at it. Hammer and nail. Use a nail, hammer and tongs. Yeah. That could have been all kinds of messy. He retires. Is the last lap. Oh dear, what happened there? Should have filled my wine up while the race was still going on. Well finishes. Oh, Grandad ruined your run. Yeah, no worries, Red. My bottle of wine's here, so I don't have to go anywhere. Yes, overly so, Kulza, or just tough racing? Yeah. Oh, Peterson back with stuff. Yeah, I usually drink beer on a Friday. Trouble is, like I say, goes through. I have to take breaks every. That's fair enough, Kulza. All right, let's try and do a bit better than we have been at Silverstone. Got me in. Come on, people. I'll keep tapping. A pancake. A fox. Rabbit. Yes. Can't beat a load of drunk drivers in an open lobby. Excellent, Kulza. You're always welcome, and obviously you leave whenever you need to. Oh, Peterson joins back and is still in the lead of the championship. Oh, has he been with us? Oh, I haven't scored. Yeah, Kulza. Peterson. It must have remembered his points because I barely scored points in the last 4 or 5 races or something. Kulza catching up fast. Could take the championship lead here if Peterson and I don't do very well. Basically, Peterson needs to not score a point. Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit mixed. I only do the open lobbies to get decent people. Oh, okay, Kulza. Yeah, I only do open lobbies to get people in for longer races. They're very frustrating at times. Yeah, I've had a shocking few races. I think I'm starting on pole though. Or second. Second. Lucky kills her. See how long it takes for me to get rammed off. No, that's alright, I don't need space. Thank you, Reese.
Caution, caution.
I'll go on the pitch, shall I? Lucky.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. We're delighted with that.
Well, what a balls up that was. Reister's back in basically last, so serves him right.
Okay, clear. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Funny mark.
Yellow flag.
Rebel first sector.
sure if that's real or not.
Green flag. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Yep.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 15.7 seconds.
More retirement, I'll get a point. Jim's not me. I don't think I added another track, did I? As someone requested one.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 11.0 seconds.
Is that the checkered flag? I didn't see it.
What are you saying, Kills, that this is your worst track? Well, I got P10 somehow. Oh, 25 seconds of penalties. How on earth did you manage that? Yeah, including me. I got forced into the pit lane on the first lap. After being spun round on the first corner.
Awesome.
Certainly is, Grandad. Yes. So forth.
think that will be championship over, quite possibly. Because Dipstick here forgot to add a race. Thank you, Red Dog. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Enjoy your weekend. See you soon. Yep, there we go. Kilser takes the championship as predicted by 1 point. Nicely done. Right, what do we want to do now? Anyone, any suggestions? We could just carry on with open lobbies. What is it, 20 past 10? Lucky Peterson, you only needed a point. Don't tell anyone, Grandad, but I think it's actually the F1 website. Right, let's pick a few tracks. No, just save them off the website. Take it easy, Kilser. Thank you for joining us as ever. Let's find some interesting tracks to do. We haven't done Japan, have we? We didn't do Spain. There you go. There's our first 3 tracks. I'm not sure if we've got enough people, to be honest, Peterson. We've got me, Grandad, and you. They're the only people I know in this lobby. So unless some others join relatively soon, we will see how it goes. You never know. We might get Rob and Cert and a few people in. Well, see if anyone's online who might come and join us. No, not really. Berkey has been with us. Is he not anymore? I don't think so. Okay, so Belgium, I've forgotten what I added now. Belgium, Japan, and somewhere else. No, I'm not doing open lobbies, long races. I've done that before. It's a good way to drive you insane. I did a wet race in Spain, open lobby, 25% race. Spent about 13 laps behind a guy who just would not let me past. He eventually put me in a wall. Yeah, sadly there doesn't seem to be a balance between open lobby carnage and league race sweatiness. Because I'm just not. I would race in leagues if I had the time and was a bit closer to people. But the league I used to race in, SDRL, if I was to race in that this season, I'd be lucky to finish 13th or 14th in a race. So it's just no point in commentating stuff. Big frame drop there, thank you game. That's what I needed. The guy I dragged past on the Kemmel Straight must be running much higher wings than me. What the fuck?
Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new MFD, so go and have a look. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Thanks to Lexion. I can only think that was deliberate.
Okay, clear.
Damage I had. Oh, fuck's sake, Lexion. Why did you feel the desperate urge to do that? And you wanted to do longer races with this lot, Grandad? I despair sometimes. Oh, look, he's got no wing. Wonder how that happened. $13 worth of penalties. Nice try, Lexion. If anyone wants anybody kicked, let me know. Quite a few. Game are leading the battle with La Hammond. can just. I do. The game's got it pretty much sewn up. Mess up. Go through. A few of them disqualifications. Quite a few of the non-finishers disqualifications. On the gamer. Sure you didn't do it deliberately like a lot. Mike's not picking me up, is it? I should make sure I sit in properly. Fair enough, Peterson. Oh well. Standard open lobby fare, Grandad. I wouldn't worry about it. Take the win. Japan next. Great track this. Shame to have it spoilt in an open lobby, but I suspect that's what's going to happen. I'm tempted to get rid of some of the people who were disqualified. What do we think? Who else got disqualified? Oh, Lexian stayed. Right, bye-bye. I don't think so, Lexian. Let me know when you're back, Grandad. You probably can't hear that. Gamer leading the championship. First win of the season. If anyone's got any track requests, by the way, shout out. I've got in Japan and somewhere else. Spain, I think I added, didn't I? Got any more favourites? Do let me know. Perfect. Just as the timer starts. Nicely timed. I did reset the timer once for you. I love Japan. In fact, tell you what. Sorry about this, Grandad, but I'm going to turn quali on to one shot. It does tend to shuffle a few of the dickheads down to the back. Unfortunately, it shuffles them down to the back with me a lot. I'm happy to take one for the team. Quicker people can actually have a decent race up front without being bothered by dickheads taking them out. Doesn't always work out. Like I say, when you're slow like me, you end up at the back because you're slow, not because you're dirty. So just means I end up putting myself back with all of the crap people. Hey. Yeah, but at least the turn one carnage will probably be down the back rather than up at the front with the people who managed to do a decent qualifying. So, it is what it is. The other thing I've seen people do in open lobbies is run without damage. And that just smacks of, fake. People will crash into each other deliberately if they know they can't get damage. So, I wish there was a way of reporting people to EA, but it would cost them a fortune hiring people to go over incident reports and get rid of the idiots. And there'd be a fair amount of false positives, I suspect, as well. Don't forget to load your setup for qualifying. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. Fucking hell. Japan on a default setup. What could go wrong? I don't know why EA have done that, but the button for go to setup, car setup, when it puts you straight on the grid is 1. But when it puts you into qualifying, like this, the button 1 is start qualifying. Oh, goody. So I will be down the back, I would suspect. Wheel on the grass coming out of Degner 2. Run up the rears, and that was that. Got myself back up to P8. Probably means 9th and below all had a spin. Purple sector 3. Find that hard to believe. Oh, cool. Telemetry agrees. Did run a lot of DRS in seconds. Sometimes it can be the best place to be. On certain tracks like Baku and Singapore, I will deliberately invalidate my quali laps to start at the back and avoid the carnage. Sometimes even at Monza, but I'm starting to get the hang of Monza. I can occasionally, put in a decent lap. Not much I can do setup wise, is there? So. Right, so P6, pretty much in the middle of the carnage. Got a wing now. I've got no setup.
Okay, so that was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this.
They got away without damage, despite all that.
Okay, DRS is now available. Green flag. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
You can get it to Grandad's DRS. This lap.
Two cars in one go. Great job. Really impressive.
Oh, you dickhead. Right. Sorry, everyone. I think I'm going to have to call it there. Something's cropped up I need to go and deal with. Thank you all for your company. Apologies for cutting it short. But I will try and be on again sometime soon. Thank you as ever for your company. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I will see you soon. Have fun. Bye for now.